Good day, everyone. Welcome to my unboxing review. We're gonna check this out. In the video, we're gonna, just do an overall examination here. We're gonna talk a little bit about how to save some money and what might be right for you, what will work, what won't. And yeah, we'll get into the whole deal here. We'll do some comparisons between this and my old microwave. So it should be a good time. Anyways, yeah, if you're buying this online, just so you can, we'll get it out so you can get a sort of a look at it and get my impressions or how I feel, just so you know what you're gonna get if you're buying this online or at the store, whatever. So let's go. So let's just start off with some of the main features here. So it shows on the box a smart inverter. Basically, from what I'm understanding, what I read, what it has is a sensor in there that calculates the humidity within the microwave, probably humidity and maybe some temperature issues. So it will adjust the power output as you go along, as it's cooking or heating up something. The second thing, it says it has an LED lamp inside. Most microwaves, maybe not so many now, but a lot of them still have standard lights. It might save you a little bit of money, I don't know. On the outside for all the controls, it's all touch control, and the touch controls are over a glass sheet, which is nice. You're not pressing plastic, so things aren't going to wear out. So we'll check that out once we get it open. And of course, just says stable turntable. That's nice, good. That's always good. And it has claims to have some sort of antibacterial, easy clean coating or something. So maybe that's something like something similar to a Teflon or ceramic coating. I don't know. We'll find out when we get it out. And all right, so let's unpack this thing. Okay, so let's get this thing out of the box. Don't worry, I'm going to speed up the video here so it won't be too boring. Just as I'm initially getting things going here. Now, this microwave, originally the LG products were made in Korea, and honestly, I really suggest and hope others try to buy things from either Canada or the USA. Just my personal thing for many reasons, won't get into that. But it is what it is. Seems we don't have a lot of choice these days, and that needs to change. So let me get this out of the box. I'm going to be quiet now and we'll speed this up. Okay, so there you go, there's the unit there. I mean, it looks nice. And the inside, the coating, yeah, it feels like it's some sort of a non-stick coating, as I was talking about earlier. And yeah, apparently I guess it's, one's stainless steel. It doesn't look like, I don't know, it doesn't look like true, looks like it's painted stainless steel. Like it might be stainless steel, but it has a coating on it. I'm not sure. I mean, the front edges, that's definitely stainless steel. So maybe they're just referring to this, and maybe this is just metal with sort of a simulated look. But yeah, the front definitely is. So there you have it. I'm gonna get this thing plugged in. I'll do a little bit of testing, and we'll get into how it works. And then we'll do some comparisons on the size difference between this 1.5 and my old one, which I believe is like a 0.8. It's pretty different, but let me do some checking here. Okay, PS, before I do the testing here, before I forget, I want to come back and just tell you, the packing that this comes in, it's not really significant. It's sort of minimal styrofoam packing. So if you order this online, if the box is banged up, you better be careful, I'm telling you right now, because I know when I've had things come through, whatever delivery service, lots of times it's okay because there's good packing. I think the packing is insufficient for this microwave, so be very careful. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't get a box that's banged up, or if you do, you better take it out and look at it before you accept it. Okay, so I have the microwave plugged in, and probably the first thing that you want to do is set the clock on here. So to set the clock, just open the door, and you know, if the power goes out too, you're gonna have to reset the clock. Most of them are like that, I believe. But you have to decide, do you want, you know, like a 12-hour clock or the 24-hour? I'm gonna try the 24 hours, so as I understand, you just press the plus. So it's on the 24-hour mode. And the next thing you do is to press enter. And it's now asking for the time, I guess. So then you just go back to the plus and minus again. I'm just gonna check the time. It's actually 11:41 here. So let's go to 11, and I believe you press enter, then press the plus again, and there's the minutes, and it's 11:41 here. Early in the morning. Well, not early, it's almost noon. And then press enter. And there you go. Time is set. We can close the door. Let's move to the next step. Okay, I don't want to get too in-depth on how to cook things or the features on here because you have to look at the manual. The manual is very straightforward, but let's just cover the very basic stuff. So say you would just throw something in there that you want to heat up real quick. What you can actually do, you just open the door, throw it in there, close the door, hit the start, and each time you hit the start, it's going to be 30 seconds. So if you hit it twice, it'll be a minute. If you hit it once, it's going to be 30 seconds. I'll just show you. So right away, 30 seconds. So we're going to stop that. Let's clear that out. So it's cleared out. And the other thing that which was really cool, I took a cup of water. You know, say if you want to make some tea or some instant coffee, or heat up your coffee or heat up your tea. If you open it up, in this case, don't use sensor cook. You have to look at the manual for what that's all about. But sensor reheat was really cool. You just press that once, and actually for heating up beverages, it is sensor reheat number 1. So you just press that as I did. Put your stuff in there. Close the door. Hit start, and it's going to. I'm going to stop it, but what's going to happen, it's going to keep running until it gets up to the proper temperature. And on my initial tests, it was almost around boiling point, around 80 some degrees, 90 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but yeah, it worked really great. But anyways, that's just to get you running. But yeah, the manual is really, really straightforward, so check that out. Okay, we're getting near the end here, and this is probably some of the important stuff that you want to know about. Like, what size of microwave should I get? The one at the top, that's my old one. It's like about 20 years old. It failed. The door would no longer open properly, so it stopped working. Now this one is about, I'm not sure if it's a 0.6 or a 0.8 cubic foot. And again, the bottom one, the new one, is 1.5. So just to show you the difference here, I'm gonna move the camera down. Now this is the plate for the old microwave, and if I put it on top, I have 3 bowls there which are sitting on the plate for the new microwave. So with the old one, you know, if you just need a small microwave, you live by yourself, something smaller would work perfect. But say if there's, you know, 3 or more people in your family, you can actually fit, and I tested it out with the 3 bowls here. These are just standard size Corral bowls. Spins around fine in there, so you could, you know, heat up something, whatever. You could do it all at once, whereas the old one, you know, you could only do 1 bowl at a time. So I'm just gonna move this out of the way here. I'll show you another aspect to consider. Now this cup that I used, it's a little bit taller than a coffee cup, but if you only use coffee cups, this isn't going to be relevant. But for example, in the old one, it would fit in, but just barely, and it would actually take quite a while to heat something like that up. In the new one, there's no issue with the height, so that's another good thing. especially, you know, if you have a family or a few people in your house. Now let's talk about pricing. Now you can buy these smaller ones anywhere from, I mean, the cheapest ones you probably get for $70. They range so much, up to like 150. This one, I got this one for, this is in Canadian dollars, for $179, which is a regular price, and I don't like paying regular price, but hey, I needed a microwave, so I don't know, I had enough of looking around, so I just picked this one up. But be very, very careful, because if you look at Amazon, for example, I bought this one from Best Buy. On Amazon, the price on this microwave, the lowest price, so I paid, what did I say, $179? The lowest price was actually close to $300. And you know, on Amazon, there's actually this very same one. This is why I have to be so careful on Amazon. They had this thing, this very same one, I guarantee, it was $600. Like, how's that work? So be very careful. Check many sites. Check, you know, the big retailer sites for whatever you're buying. See what they have. See what the price is, and then go and reference it to Amazon. I mean, Amazon is great. I'm not dissing them, but I think there's a lot of people on there that just take advantage on a lot of customers or consumers. So anyways, overall, the manual is great. Check out the manual for the settings. It's very straightforward in the manual. It's really good. And I think I'm going to be pretty happy with this microwave. It seems like it's going to do what I need it to do. And oh, one thing we didn't cover really quick, because we used the, you know, the settings that were inside and everything. But say you just have something, I'll just show you really quick here before we go. It's easy if you just say you put in something that you know that takes 30 seconds to heat up. You can simply press on the start button and it will start going. And if you don't like the time, you can adjust the time just like scrolling or pressing the plus or minus. I mean, it's running. So if you know what you're doing, if you get really comfortable with it, you can do things really quick for very basic, you know, heating situations. But there you have it. I mean, I really like that feature. So anyways, I hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe. Help support me, and I can do more videos whenever I get something to show you. Have a great day. Take care.